What it do, YouTube Clipper crew. Appreciate you ladies for stopping by. Fellas, you too. I'm Surgeon Jones, shop owner, master ball. And I'm here just to review $1 million salon. Now, I heard a lot about the salon, so I want to get on here and review. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't looked at the video yet, so I just want to review it raw. So here we go. This is a $1 million salon opened up by Alpha M, a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it.
All right, guys, so before I take you in and give you the big, sexy grand tour, I want to show you what this building looked like when I bought it a year ago. So originally, this building was built in 1848 and was the home of the United Methodist Church in Marietta, Georgia. Marietta is my town that I live and absolutely love. We saw this old, dilapidated building. The building was vacant for the last 30 years, and it was an absolute disaster. The floor was falling in. All the floor joists were rotten. There was lead paint in the plaster that had to be removed. The roof, that was beautiful and historic, was still in need of some drastic repairs. So when I saw this building, I had a dream, I had a vision of making it gorgeous and beautiful. And I knew that this was going to be the future home of Salon Posta. So it took a year, a lot of time, and definitely a lot of money, but it is finally finished. And even
First of all, that's a big ass spot. Like, for millions of dollars, I don't know. Yeah, it was a lot of damage in there, but it was like an old building.
even better than we expected. So, gentlemen, come on in. All right, gentlemen, so welcome.
All right, first off that joint, off the break. It's like it's open and flowable. It's not, what can I say? It's not a lot of walls in the way. It's not, walls and stuff in the way. It's just like an open space. And I like the flow when you first come in and everything is just flow, you know? So I like that part. I like the little chandeliers they got hanging there. I don't know, for the fall one time, you know what I'm saying? Got a problem when that happened. They got rapper sinks over there, so I mean a lot of bowls over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, look like 6 bowls. I like the windows too. I like that shit. The sun comes straight in on that. That looks sweet right there.
Welcome to Salon Posta. When you get here, because you're invited, like all of you are invited if you want to come get your hair cut or just come check out the space. Anyway, you come, the first thing you're going to notice is the front desk. This front desk, we had custom made. It's white, it's clean, it's sexy. Also, we threw some really cool pendants over there just to give it a little attitude, a little edge. Speaking of attitude and edge, behind the beautiful and friendly staff, you're also going to find this really cool black.
You have to add beautiful in that. You know, but that right there, sweet. That thing right there is sweet right there, bro. Especially I like the way you come in. It's a couch on the side and stuff. That shit is cozy. Like, it's like sort of like how I want my shop, how I be doing my shop. Like, I want to make it feel like you at home and shit. It's like a cozy feeling. Oh yeah, people cutting hair over there. You know what I'm saying? It's like the shop is like your afterthought almost. Like you want to relax here first. Plus the wall right there is sick.
Smoke acrylic. Now, we did this to really do two things. Number one, it's visually stimulating and like powerful when you walk in to see it. The other thing that you're going to notice is that it's going to break up and sort of separate the front from the back. And so this was definitely something that was a little expensive, but we thought it was definitely worth it. After you check in at
First of all, far to millions and millions of dollars a tad. That right there, unnecessary.
Salon Posta, you're going to come over here to the really cool, like, waiting area, right? Incredibly comfortable chairs, that green couch. I just thought it was a really nice way to sort of, like, elevate and definitely add a pop of color.
Now, I like the whole idea of this right here with the couches. Like I said, that shit ugly.
The ottoman also I thought was really cool and just a little bit sexier. This place, we spared no expense to make it as beautiful and as inviting as possible.
We spared no offense. No, what? What? You spared no expense. You could have got this shit right here for $1,500, man. Everything's sitting in this bitch. I say two things, G's at the most, because you got this you got that what is that? With that case over there with something in it. No. You spend no expense. Come on.
Sort of like elevate and definitely add a pop of color. The ottoman also I thought was really cool and just a little bit sexier. This place, we spared no expense to make it as beautiful and.
Wait. Who cutting your hair if it's a salon here? What is happening here?
We spared no expense to make it as beautiful and as inviting as possible. When you're here, you want to grab a coffee, bottle of water, maybe a little snack while you're waiting to get your hair did, gentlemen. You do that here. Now, come on, let me show you the rest of the place.
Wait a minute. Okay, so far we was on the other side. I say $1,500 at the most. I say 2 G's. I'll give you 2 G's to be generous for taxes or something. Okay. So now, what I'm looking at here. I think the most thing that calls on this motherfucker got to be the color itself. Because, again, we got the cheapest couches you can find anywhere and table.
Kind of hang out and just wait for the color to process because it does take a little bit of time. Also, we got more stations over there, but now.
And the cheapest stylish chairs on the market.
Now, let me show you one of my favorite parts of the salon, the back. So we've got 2 hallways. This hallway has the office, which is a little bit messy right now because we're just getting things set up. But check out these bathrooms. So I am a huge bathroom freak. And when I decided to actually renovate this old historic building, I wanted to make sure.
Again, most of the money is going to shit that's not even needed. First the wall, and then what we got going on in the bathroom.
That the bathrooms were like next level in terms of just an old school cool. And so we went with the Carrara marble on the floors, also the walls, this beautiful like herringbone pattern. And then we also just elevated a little bit more, added these beautiful like brass like handicap bars and toilet holders and faucet. We also did these really cool, beautiful pendants that I really just think add the sexy, classy nature to this bathroom that I absolutely.
Again, take away the floor. That stuff is cheap.
Love. So this is the white bathroom, but then, and in this bathroom, we went dark and mysterious with the black marble, but it's equally beautiful and sexy. All the fixtures, we really spared no expense in order to make it as luxurious and beautiful as possible. And then across the hall, we've got the break room. Now, this is a little messy right now, so we're not going to hang out too much in here, but what I really love about this room is how we really were able to sort of keep a lot of the original character with the brick whenever possible. With this one, we added the subway tile, a beautiful shelf, and we paid attention to the details. Like even in the break room, we've got brass handles on all the drawers. But now what I want to do is take you over to the other hallway and the changing room and private suite. Come on. All right, so in the other hallway, we've got some other rooms that you're definitely going to want to visit, all right? So one room is going to be the changing room, which is really sick, of course. And then we also have a private suite. So the private suite.
So far, it's sweet because it got a nice flow in there. You can flow through the joint without even bothering. It's nice. And the windows is just completely sick as they get.
The whole idea and reason why we decided to do this is that there's some people that just want a more private experience. There's some cultures where women don't want like everybody to like see their hair. And so we wanted to make sure that we had a space to accommodate anybody who needed something special. And so this is a real like pampering experience. All right. We've got the chair, of course, a really cool, beautiful mirror. We've got our own shampoo bowl in here. And then, of course, we got the complimentary blue velvet sofa, which is definitely sexy. But over here, and this is the changing area. We've got 3 different changing rooms. And I personally love this room.
So far, that suite was slick and clean. That was a nice suite.
Specifically, because it's really neat how we were able to incorporate the old brick wall. We even left like certain like little things like these like cool like nails. We just wanted to leave as much original character to this building and preserve the history as much as possible. We got beautiful.
Wait. Come on, dog. Don't do that, man. You're gonna sit and try to finesse and talk and say, "Oh yeah, we wanted to leave things almost authentic as possible." See, we even got old nails stuck in here. Ready? So, in other words, you just painted over it white. You so lazy, you didn't even get the trash out the wall yet. Stop playing.
Gold mirrors, these things are heavy as hell. And of course, every room needs a gray velvet ottoman, right? Gentlemen, let's go upstairs and let me show you the rest of the place. So the upstairs, the mezzanine, honestly is like my favorite area of the salon. All right, so the upstairs.
So far, the whole downstairs is sweet as fuck. You're talking about, you got a flow going through, you got sinks over this joint, you got so much room that people can work on a sink and do hair over here with no, man, the suite over that joint is clean as fuck. And again, those windows, shit sweet.
This is my favorite part of this salon. Now, eventually, the whole plan is to actually get like all the barbers to be up here. We're thinking about making this upstairs sort of like the guys area, thinking about mounting like a flat screen TV, something like that. Like I said, we are still like beginning stages of this, but that's something that is in the future. We got stations here. We also have a bit. This is probably my favorite area of the salon.
Wait. You may try to make us believe that you want to make this a barber station. Let's look at this one. First of all, there's nothing up here at barber. First of all, these are salon stations. Salon chairs. You can't even lean nobody back and give them a proper shave with anything you got here.
Eyes area, thinking about mounting like a flat screen TV, something like that. Like I said, we are still like beginning stages of this, but that's something that is in the future. We got stations here. We also have a bit. This is probably my favorite area of the salon. Pete and Pedro rack. So if you're ever in the area and you're like, yo, let me go try a little putty, you can actually come here and grab it. The reason why I love it so much up here is that it's just really comfortable. It also allows for a great view of the entire space. And then up here, we also have this really cool, like, gentleman's lounge. It's anybody's lounge, but if you're a gentleman and you want to come, you can definitely come, hang out while you're waiting, guys, or if you just want to kind of, like, chill out. You can use this to just relax, put your feet up, answer emails, talk on the phone. We also have, like, 2 additional shampoo bowls, and that's pretty much the space.
Few things about the joint. All right, first, I'm gonna give you a grade. 2 things. For us, millions and millions of dollars, like I thought from the beginning, it's not a whole lot you can do with a salon that will cost millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever you do to get to that amount, it was a whole bunch of shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That really had nothing to do with the barber. You know what I'm saying? So like the marble floors, shit. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, but it had nothing to do with, but the windows, sweet as fuck in that joint. Nice sunlight in that joint. That's sweet. You know what I'm saying? The flow they had in that joint, sweet. You know what I'm saying? The sinks over here is sweet. The salon itself is sweet as fuck. Yeah, nice suite over that joint, clean. You know what I'm saying? Out the way. You know. Then you go upstairs. You talking about some barber thing. That's not how. So, unless he about to take everything down and up there, out from up there, put some new shit up there. Other than that, that wasn't the plan. Talking about some barber stuff. So you can stop that. But other than that thing's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Not worth millions and millions of dollars at all. Everything in there was cheap as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Other than the floor. You know what I'm saying? Everything he brought in there, that wall, unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Tight as fuck, but Unless, you know what I'm saying? So it was all right, you know what I'm saying? Put it like that. Now, after that, I had to do a little digging. I want to see who owned it for real. So I didn't know at the end of the video he showed him, so I hadn't seen the video until now. So the owner was the founder was Stephen Poster. So if anyone want to be in Atlanta or Georgia area, he had been working in top salons in Atlanta and New York for 20 years, you know. So that's his shop. Beautiful shop out that thing, man. You know. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now to my review. You know. Ladies, you know, appreciate y'all a whole lot. And check out my next video. 3, 2, 1.